Hello, and welcome, friends. I eagerly await the return of basketball, as I'm sure that you do. But first, check out my cat, Pinball.
You ready? Nice catch. He also makes purchases for sports cards while I'm not home.
And it's tentatively scheduled for a restart on January 18th with a possibility for Christmas. Everyone is investing in basketball cards. Everyone says, hey, buy now. Right now is the time to buy the cards. Everything's cheap. Everything's sneaky. Might not be the case, guys. And the reason why is that the players, and not the owners, footed almost the entire bill for Orlando. Spencer Dinwiddie tweeted some very interesting information that the players lost a lot of the salary that they have in escrow, because there's a deal where the players have part of their salary in escrow, and if they reach estimated projections or better, then the players get that portion of their salary. And if they don't, the money goes to the owners. Now, traditionally, the NBA has done so well that most of the time, the money has gone to the players. However, with COVID and the circumstances this year, we run the risk of seeing that money go to the owners. And we might see some sort of a basketball lockout if the players and the owners can't agree. Now, who is going to suffer other than the fans who want to watch the games and enjoy the sport that they love? The sports card investors. That's right. If you're out there buying basketball cards now in the good cheap market, hoping that they go up when everything starts up again, you might be in for a rude awakening. The prices are just going to stay stagnant, or in some cases, if the people are disgusted by what they see, the prices will even go down. I'm not saying it, you know what I mean? But if this is the case, then most people who want to still continue to invest and be involved in sports cards are likely going to either turn towards other markets, or they're going to turn towards what? Vintage and established players. We're talking guys like Tim Duncan. What about the rest of the Spurs? What about a guy like Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili? Okay, let's not get crazy. But you're going to want to focus on guys like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird is a guy who I think might be undervalued as far as the vintage guys go. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, any of these guys, any of these GOATs, or just a plain and simple another sport. What about hockey? Are you just a sports card focused on one guy type guy? Or are you a sports card, I'm into making money and good investments type guy? That's why I'm always trying to tell you guys to get into things like vinyl records, because at the end of the day, the money is just a vehicle, and the passenger is whatever it is that you're selling, and it goes from point A to point B, and you hopefully accrue some value on the way. So I would urge you to start looking into other markets. Look into Connor McDavid cards. Not just his expensive Young Guns rookie, but you can still get his platinum rookies in the $40 range. I got in when they were 15. I bought like 10 of them. Now they're 40, 45, and that's just a few months later. They're just going to keep going up. Hockey is actually a stable market. So you have Connor McDavid base cards. You also have guys like Sidney Crosby, Alex Ovechkin. Yeah, their 2005 Young Guns are in the $1,000 or more range, but you can certainly get their Fleer for about $150. There's a lot out there that you can find. It doesn't just have to be basketball. It can be sneakers, it can be vinyl, it can be anything. But if you want to stick with sports cards, look at vintage, look at Hall of Famers and GOATs, and look at other markets. Look at baseball rookies from the 70s. Look at basketball cards from the 70s and the 80s. Look at vintage and established players, because if there is a lockout, then all the investing that you're doing right now is for right now. Given that this is the case, I would also advise you to be picking up safer rookie cards or safer plays. You got a guy like Jason Tatum, you know he's going to have a future in the league. He's young, he's a star, he's a beast, he's putting up beast numbers, but he's not a brand new rookie card. He's not a Zion Williamson just eating pastries at the buffet while everybody else figures out what the hell the Pelicans are doing. So look for certainty in your investments at this point in time. And in case you guys need somebody to protect your sports cards, you can get these fine gentlemen right here for a crisp price of $900. You'll never have a problem with people stealing your shit again. And if you want a little bit of uncertainty, go with somebody who is a bit more established and has some sort of stats, something to back them up. If you've enjoyed this video today, please hit that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, check out the link down below in the video description to our eBay store and our Patreon, and don't forget to check out NBA Top Shot. And I know we're going through a lot of uncertain times right now, But I want you to always remember that kindness and empathy go a long way. Be excellent to each other, and I'll catch you on the flip side.